السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته. بسم الله الحمد لله والصلاة والسلام على رسول الله وعلى آله وصحبه أجمعين. أما بعد، أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. رب اشرح لي صدري ويسر لي أمري واحلل عقدة من لساني يفقهوا قولي. رب زدني علما. اللهم لا سهل إلا ما جعلته سهلا وأنت تجعل الحزن إذا شئت سهلا. أهلا وسهلا ومرحبا بكم في محاضرة Fiqh Siyam. I welcome you all to the class of Fiqh Siyam. Alhamdulillah, we were doing the mahzurat, that is mufattirat, the things which break the fast. And we did 4 of them, alhamdulillah, eating and drinking, jima', isal al-mani, and qay' or amadan. All these 4 things we've done. So inshallah, now he's talking about doing those things which break the fast, nisyanan. فعل المحظورات نسيانا. Right? Doing these things forgetfully. فإن فعل شيئا. So if someone did something من ذلك, from these things, whatever these things, ناسيا, forgetfully. كأن أكل, for example, he ate أو شرب أو drank أو جامع, or he did جماع أو تقايا, or he wantedly vomited, or ista'ata, or according to him, he put nose drops also and he felt the taste about it, right? Ista'ata, or akhadha huknatin, or he took an injection of nutrition or something. فَإِنَّهُ لَا يُفْطِرُ. Then he does not break the fast. Then does not break the fast. So فَإِنَّهُ لَا يُفْطِرُ, it does not break the fast. وَسَوَاءٌ, if he does it forgetfully, forgetfully. وَسَوَاءٌ فِي ذَلِكَ خُلْ مَا فَعَلَهُ نَاسِيًا أَوْ كَسَرَ. قَلَّ مَا فَعَلَهُ, if it is little or it is more, right? قَلَّ. وَسَوَاءٌ فِي ذَلِكَ خَلَّ مَا فَعَلَهُ نَاسِيًا أَوْ كَسُرَ على ما ذهب إليه جماهير العلماء، وهو قول أبي هريرة وابن عمر وطاووس والحسن والبصري ومجاهد وأبي حنيفة والشافعي وإسحاق وأبي ثور وداود الظاهري وابن المنذر. So he's doing all these things, forgetfully. He forgot about it. وذهب عطاء والأوزاعي والليث بن سعد إلا أنه أكل أو شرب ناسيا. فلا شيء عليه, there's nothing on him. كالجمهور, right? I like the majority. إلا أنه إذا جمع ناسيا, but except that if he did جماع forgetfully, فإنه يفطر, he breaks the fast. So except jima, everything else, there's nothing on him. For jima, he breaks his fast. وعليه القضاء, he should repeat the fast without any kafara, without دون الكفارة, without, if he does it forgetfully. وذهب الإمام أحمد إلى أنه إن أكل أو شرب ناسيا, and Imam Ahmad said that if he ate or drank forgetfully, فلا شيء عليه, there's nothing on him, right? الجمهور, right? Like the majority said. إلا أنه إذا جامع الناس, except that if he did جماع forgetfully, فإنه يفطر, right? He breaks his fast. ويجب عليه القضاء والكفارة معا. So Imam Ahmad said that he has to give kafara also, right? Here they said without kafara, here they said kafara also, right? والكفارة معا. So there's a difference of opinion. وروى عنه أنه قال لا شيء عليه كالجمهور, and it is also narrated from him that he said there's nothing on him like the majority. While Imam Malik, وذهب الإمام مالك تبعا لشيخه, following his sheikh ربيعة الرأي, he has his sheikh ربيعة, he said إلى أن الصائم يفسد صومه بكل ما يفعله ناسيا. So he breaks his fast everything, right? If he does it forgetfully, وَعَلَيْهِ الْقَضَاءُ دُونَ الْكَفَّارَةِ, and he should repeat the fast. Right? He said that even if he eats and drinks forgetfully, then he should do kafara. I mean, his fast is broken, right? But it's not correct. واستدل الجمهور الذين ذهبوا إلى أن الصيام لا يفسد بشيء مما يفعله الصائم ناسيا قل أو كسر. So all the majority have argued that they went that the fasting does not لا يفسد, is not spoiled if the if the fasting person does it forgetfully, قل أو كسر, little or more, استدل بما رواه البخاري, because we have a hadith, right? رواه البخاري ومسلم عن النبي صلى الله عليه وسلم أنه قال, that the Prophet صلى الله عليه وسلم said, إذا نسي فأكل أو شرب فليتم صومه. If a person forgetfully, right, forgets and eats and drinks, then he should complete his fast. فَإِنَّمَا أَطْعَمَهُ اللَّهُ وَسَقَاهُ, because it is Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala who fed him and made him drink. هذا لفظ البخاري, and this is the loves of words of Bukhari. Right, so alhamdulillah, it is totally fine if one forgetfully eats and drinks. وفي رواية أخرى له من أكل ناسيا وهو صائم. So if anyone eats forgetfully and he is fasting, while he is fasting, فليتم صومه, so he should complete his fast. فإنما أطعمه الله وسقاه, because Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala had only fed him and made him drink. وروى الترمذي والدارقطني والبيهقي وغيرهم عن أبي هريرة رضي الله عنه أن النبي صلى الله عليه وسلم قال من أكل ناسيا أو شرب ناسيا, whoever eats forgetfully or drinks forgetfully فلا يفطر, then he does not break his fast. فإنما هو رزق رزقه الله, it is only a rizq which Allah has given him. Right? So alhamdulillah, if a person forgetfully eats and drinks little or more, then there's no problem at all. He should complete, right? So, for example, a person started eating and he ate a whole plate of food or something, but he didn't remember while eating. So, if he remembers, he should complete his fast, right? It does not mean, oh, you ate a whole plate. I mean, we cannot say that, right? Because he forgot about it. But alhamdulillah, it doesn't happen generally like that. By taking the first bite itself, I mean, the family members or someone itself, they they tell us, or even we get to know we are fasting and we should spit it out. وروى الدارقطني بإسناد صحيح أو حسن. So Daraqutni also has a hadith which is clear, Sahih and Hasan, or Hasan, عن أبي هريرة رضي الله عنه أن النبي صلى الله عليه وسلم قال من أفطر في شهر رمضان ناسيا, whoever breaks his fast in the month of Ramadan forgetfully, فلا قضاء عليه ولا كفارة, there's no qada on him, then there's no kafara. So alhamdulillah, there's no problem. فهذه الأحاديث نصوص صريحة. So these ahadith are clear nas and clear text على أن الأكل والشرب بالنسيان لا يفضيان إلى الفطر. That eating and drinking does not lead to breaking the fast. وقيس عليه, and we can do qiyas on that. كل ما ذكرناه ما يبطل الصوم من المفطرات, and we can do qiyas that except eating and drinking, everything else, all the fast things which break, right, could be said like that. كالجماع واستخراج المني والاستطاعة والحقنة والقيء وغير ذلك. It could be said about that, except for jima, of course. Except jima, istakhraj al-mani, it will break his fast. Inshallah. So if the person does it forgetfully, except for, I mean, just eating and drinking comes maybe, and maybe putting nose drops and he forgot, right? Or taking a nutritional injection and he forgot, right? He should forget. It's not ignorance. Ignorance topic comes now, not knowing about its ruling. فعل المحظورات جهلا. And this is all about forgetting. He knows, but he forgot. But here he doesn't know at all. جهلا, ignorance. وأما إذا, as for إذا فعل هذه المحظورات التي ذكرناها من الطعام والشراب والجماع وغير ذلك, إذا فعلها جهلا. So all these محظورات, eating and drinking or jima and etc. etc. If he does it جهلا, right? If he does it ignorantly, بأنها محرمة, that they are prohibited. على الصائم فله حالان. Then there are two situations here. Right? الأول أن يكون حديث أحد بالإسلام, that he is new to Islam. Right? He is new to Islam. لم يتمكن بعد من تعلم أحكامه. It was not possible for him to learn all the ahkam, right? أو يكون قد نشأ ببادية, or it was, or he was brought up in a badia is desert or something, in outskirts, أو غابة or forest, أو شاهق الجبل أو شاهق جبل, or mountain top or something. شاهق الجبل, shahiq is what? Not mountain top, maybe mountain side. shahiq, yeah. shahiq الجبل, towering mountain, huh? Okay. أو أي مكان بعيد عن العلم والعلماء, or any place far from the علم عن علماء, بحيث يخفى عليه, يخفى عليه, from like it is feared on him, كون هذه الأشياء مفطرة, right? That these things will break the fast. فإن هذا لا يفطر بالإتيان بها. So these things, and he بحيث يخفى عليه, and they don't break the fast لجهلة المعذور فيه, because he had a jahla, he has ignorance about it, and it is uzr, it is excusable ignorance, right? Excusable ignorance because he didn't know. So this is about a person who's new to Islam, so he's excused inshallah for some time, not for all the time. It doesn't mean he should not try to seek knowledge, right? If it was not possible for him to seek knowledge, then it does not break his fast. والثاني إلا لا إن لا يكون حديث أحد بالإسلام, he's not new to Islam, right? حديث أحد بالإسلام بل هو قديم فيه, but he's old, right? Old in Islam. مخالط للمسلمين, he mixes with the Muslims, بحيث لا يخفى عليه تحريم هذه الأشياء, right? But he does not, it is not feared on him the prohibition of these things, but he does not know about these things, right? وأنها تؤدي إلى الفطر, so it will lead to the fast breaking. فإنه يفطر بتعاطيها وإن كان جاهلا, because he did it. تعاطي is, what is تعاطي? Abusing it. Oh, it says abuse. Because it breaks. That's why إن كان جاهلا, even if he's ignorant about it. لأن جهله ناتج عن تقصير منهم, because his ignorance is because of his تقصير, because of his problem, right? It was his job to find out. Second condition is that he's not new to Islam, and he mixes with the Muslims. He mixes with the Muslims, right? And so what happens if he does these things ignorantly, not forgetfully, ignorantly, not knowing the rule? Then it breaks the fast. It breaks the fast because the jahl, the ignorance, is because of his problem. He was not able to find out, right? It's his problem that he did not find out. وكان من الواجب عليه أن يتعلم أحكام الصيام, and it is mandatory on him that he should learn the أحكام الصيام. ويسأل عنها, he should ask about it. ما دام مكلفا بها, as long as he's mukallaf on it, right? He's mukallaf, right? He's an adult, he's sane, he has health, so he should go and find out about this. And many couples do this problem. They don't know the kafara of doing intercourse during Ramadan, right? Subhanallah, and they come and ask fatwas, and they thought that, oh, I didn't know it was, and so on. But as long as they know it's a sin and so on, they have to do, right? Fast 60 days consecutively, right? It's such a strict punishment, fasting 60 days consecutively. So it's such a big sin. So many people take it lightly, right? During Ramadan. May Allah protect us. Right? فعل المحظورات بالإلجاء. So this was all about, so right, ignorance. So ignorance, if he's new to Islam, is excusable, but ignorance who is mixing into Muslims and who's a normal Muslim, an old Muslim, then there's no excuse at all, right? No excuse at all. Although there are several conditions which scholars give, but generally it's not an excuse. Generally speaking, right? Ignorance is not an excuse. Generally speaking, right? Although the condition that he never thought it was a sin at all, right? And we have to ask specific fatwas for specific cases. Uh, Next is فعل المحظورات بإلجاء. إلجاء, I don't know what إلجاء is. Cancellation, I guess. وإن ألجأ. So what is ألجأ? Take shelter. I don't know. Let me check. ألجأ. لجأ. اضطر. Force. Yeah, force. Yeah. ألجأ means forcing. Yes, yes, yes. إلجاء means forcing. If someone forces you, right? Forcing, I think. Yeah. Ikrah is also forcing then. I don't know what ألجأ means then. Compulsion maybe. When let's read. وإن ألجأ الصائم, right? إلى فعل هذه المحظورات قهرا ودون قصد منه. So if so ألجأ means forcing, then what is إكراه? إكراه is just compulsion maybe, not strictly forcing. Let's read and inshallah it might be clear. وإن ألجأ وإن ألجئ الصائم, if the fasting person is forced إلى فعل هذه المحظورات, to do this thing. So someone puts a gun on his head, قهرا ودون قصد منه, right? Forcefully and without any intention from him. كمن أوجر الطعام, someone who forces to eat, right? Like he's in office and uh, someone forced him to eat. Come on, nothing's gonna happen and so on, right? أوجر الطعام أو أصعد الماء قهرا, or made him to drink. Yeah. أصعد, right? أصعد قهرا, forcefully, بأن فتح فمه وأدخل الطعام والماء فيها, that he opened his mouth and put food and drink in it. دون اختيار منه أو قصد إليه, without any choice of his or his intention. أو رضا به, or رضا به, or his رضا, he's not pleased with it also. أو طعنه غيره بسكين, right? Or someone stabbed him, right, with with a knife. وصلت إلى جوفه, and it reached to his jawf, stomach or something. أو ربطت المرأة وجمعت, or a woman forced and they had جماع. أو رشق الصائم بالماء فدخل أذنه, or رشق is what? رشق, pelting, or بالماء. رشق is pelting, it seems, or darting. رشق, hurling, or someone is throwing water on him, throwing water. فَدَخَلَ أُذُنَهُ, and it entered his ears. أو أنفه, or his nose. or حلقه, or his throat. or حجم كذلك, or حجم, I forget meanings. حجم, حجم is what? حجم is attack, but what does it mean here? Volume, huh? I don't know. أو حجم كذلك فإنه لا يفطر, so it does not break it fast. في شيء من هذا لأنه لا فعل له فيه, because he did not do it wantedly, right? بل ليس له فيه رضا ولا اختيار, he's not pleased with it and there's no choice on it. فأشبه من احتلم في النهار وهو صائم, and the example or similar to it is the case of who احتلم في النهار, who did ihtilam while he's sleeping and while he was fasting, so there's no problem. والملجأ بشكل عام لا يكلف فيما ألجأ إليه من صيام أو غيره, so it does not force on him anything. If he's forced on, then he's not responsible for it, right? Of whatever is forced on. ومن هذا القبيل ما لو دخل غبار الطريق حلقه, and in this type will be if this the dust of the street enters his halqahu, in his throat. So he's driving or something, and the dust goes into his throat. أو دخله الدقيق وما شابهما أثناء نخله أو عجنه. What is نخله? عجنه. Oh, when the flour enters his وما شابه flour, when he's kneading the flour, right? The flour, the flour, what they call, right? Flour or flour. Uh, he's kneading the flour, or she is kneading, and something enters his, right, while kneading the flour. أو دخله الذباب أثناء كلامه, or a mosquito enters his mouth, right, when he's speaking. فإنه لا يفتر, it does not, nothing happens بشيء من هذا لعدم قصده فيه, because he does not have any intention of eating a mosquito like that. He does not have anything. So alhamdulillah, if these things go into the mouth, it does not happen, nothing happens to the fast, right? Next we have فعل المحظورات بالإكراه, right? This is compulsion, I think. This is forcefully someone putting a gun to your head. This is like someone is forcing verbally, maybe. Ikra is just verbally compulsing someone. وَلَوْ وَأَمَّا لَوْ أَكْرَهُ الصَّائِمُ. So here the mouth is being opened forcefully. This is called ilja. But here he just said someone is like saying to do it. وَأَمَّا لَوْ أَكْرَهَ الصَّائِمُ. He dislikes, the fasting person dislikes to do it. على الطعام والشراب فأكل أو شرب بنفسه نتيجة للإكراه. So someone is forcing him and he himself eats it, right? أو أكرهت المرأة على التمكين من الوطي, and فما كانت, or a woman forces herself on her, and he, uh, yeah, this is a common question. Even let me check. Yeah, if a fasting person, yeah, one second, I'm just reading this. So here, this is a question about tasting coffee. So if a fasting person needs to taste the food while fasting, there's nothing wrong with that, and it does not affect the fast so long as none of the food enters the throat of the fasting person. And this applies to coffee or other thing. If you taste it without any need to do so, this is makruh, but it does not invalidate the fast. Right? What are the evidences? Ibn Abbas said there's nothing wrong with tasting what is being cooked or whatever. Right? So it does not necessarily mean because the husband is evil or wicked person or so on. Right? But I prefer, Imam Ahmad said he should avoid tasting food. But if he does that, it will not affect him, and there's nothing wrong with that. Right? Tasting food is makruh, it is disliked, but if there's no need to do that. But if there's need to do that, like a cruel husband or something, then right. So Ibn Uthaymin was asked, rahimahullah, is the fast invalidated by tasting food? He replied, the fast is not invalidated by tasting food. So nothing happens so long as one does not swallow it. But you should not do that unless there's a need for it. In that case, a little of it reaches your stomach by accident, your fast is not invalidated. So uh, there should be a need. There's nothing wrong with a person tasting food during the day when fasting, when there's a need to do that. So if there's need, he should do that, right? Hmm? And his fast is valid if it does not deliberately swallow it. If the taste or smell remains, this does not affect the fast, right? So deliberately is not fast. Ibn Sirin said, rahimahullah, there's nothing wrong with using a wet siwak when fasting. It was said it has a flavor, and water has a flavor, and you rinse your mouth with it. So alhamdulillah, there's no problem. Ibn Uthaymin said in Sharh al-Mumti, it is makruh to taste food such as dates, bread, and soup unless there is a need. So if there's a need, in which case it is okay, right? The reason for that, it is some of the food may go down into the stomach without a person realizing, right? So tasting this food exposes him to spoiling this fast. So if there's a need, he can taste it, inshallah ta'ala. So based on this, there's nothing wrong with tasting coffee when you're fasting, because you need to do that. But you have to be very cautious and make sure nothing reaches your stomach. Naam? I don't know where people got from cruel husband and so on. If there's a need for whatever it is, he can fast, right? But he can, naam. It's not going to the stomach though. It's very common. People all the time say that, right? That cruel husband, they, as if all husbands are cruel. Okay. فقد اختلف الفقهاء في فطره. So, so the scholars have, differed among this opinion. Right now, this is just verbal compulsion, right? The person dislikes to do it, but he does it anyways. So فالذي ذهب إليه جماهير الشافعية والحنابلة والزفر من الحلف أنه لا يفطر. Zufar and others, Shafi'iyya and Hanabila, they said that it does not break the fast. خلافا لمالك, except Malik and Abu Hanifa, واحتجوا بأنه في الإكراه سقط أثر فعله. They said that all these people that الإكراه سقط أثر فعله, because he dislikes it, right? He dislikes it. So the effect of the act is removed. ولهذا لا يهتم بالأكل. So he's not sinful in eating. لأنه صار مأمورا بالأكل, because he becomes a one who's being commanded to do, like a king orders, right? King orders you to eat the food, or a boss orders in a job, right? And it happens in various countries. In China, for example, right? Government servants are told to break the fast. لا منهيا عنه فهو كالناسي. So he's like the person who's forgotten. بل أولى منه بعدم الفطر. Right? So his fast is not broken. Like, right, someone forces you, like you have to go a government job because you have to eat, right? In China, for example, and he has to eat, and there people are forcefully making him drink water. The government is doing, right? So he has to do it, so he can try to avoid it, or he can put the water in the mouth, and even if he swallows it, inshallah his fast is correct, because it's forced, right? لأنه في حالة الإكراه مخاطب بالعقل, because in this situation his dislikeness is mukhatab is similar, maybe bil aql, like it is, he's facing the eating, maybe لدفع ضرر الإكراه عن نفسه, right? So to push away the harmful of forcing against, بخلاف الناس, right? In contrast to the person who forgot, فإنه ليس بمخاطب بأمر ولا نهي. So if person who's forgetting, he doesn't even know, right? Forgetful. So, and واستدلوا بما رواه الطبراني في الكبير عن ثوبان والبيهقي في سنن عن ابن عمر ابن ماجه ابن حبان أن النبي صلى الله عليه وسلم قال رفع عن أمة الخطأ والنسيان وما استكره عليه. From my ummah, they take this hadith as a basis. For my ummah has been lifted mistakes and forgetfulness and what they have been forced upon. So they'll not be sinful upon it, right? والمسألة مبنية على المسألة التكليف المكره في أصول الفقه. And this mabna is based upon مسألة التكليف, a person's responsibility, or he should be mukallaf, right, in the matter of أصول الفقه. والفرق بين الملجئ والمكره, ملجه I think, والمكره. What is the difference between إلجاء and مكره? أن المكره يعي الخطاب ويفهمه. So the mukra is the one who, ya'i is to follow, I guess, or understands. Not understand, because he says yafhamuhu. He listens. Ya'i is listening. I forgot. Ya'i. Aware. He's aware. Yeah. Ya'i is to be aware. He's aware of the khitab. If someone is speaking to him, right, his of the talk or something, he's aware of it and he understands it. And he's able to not do that stuff, right? He's able to stop from doing it, what he has been forced upon. Like he can have patience. Like if someone is hitting him with a stick or something, right? He can stop, like Bilal radiallahu anhu, right? They forced him, but he had sabr and he didn't do it. إلى أنه لا رضا له, right? رضا له, رضا له, رضا, except that there is no, he's not pleased with it, right? فالإكراه يسقط الرضا, right? His force, ikrah, makes the rida batil. I mean, it makes the rida fall. Right? And he is not pleased with it. لكنه لا يسقط الاختيار, but does not make it fall his choice. So he still has a choice in ikrah, right? He still has a choice to choose or not. Right? He can have patience and do it. وأما الملجأ, malja, I think. وأما الملجأ, but as for the ilja, but in English both are forcing. This is like verbally forcing. He can leave that action, and here mulja is like a person is forcefully opening the mouth. فإنه يدري الخطاب. He understands the khitab, the order. ويفهمه, and he understands it. He is aware of it and he understands it. إلا أنه لا تبقي له بعد الإلجاء قدرة ولا اختيار. But he does not have any ability or choice. Like he's chained and he is like, he cannot do it. Right? So this is forcing, but slight forcing. This is like extreme forcing. A person is opening his mouth and putting a pipe in it or something. لا على الفعل ولا على عدمه. He has no option for doing the act or for not doing that. كمن ألقي من شاهق على شخص يقتله بسقوطه عليه. Like a person who's sitting on him and he will kill him. فإنه لا بد له من السقوط عليه. So it is necessary that he has to not do the act, right? دون قصد منه إليه, without an intention أو اختيار له. فإلجاء يسقط الرضا والاختيار. So ikrah here only rida. I mean, he's not pleased with it, this action, right? But he has ikhtiyar in ikrah. But in here, in ilja, he has nothing. He has nothing. He does not have, he's not pleased with that action also, and he does not like it also, and he has no choice also, right? His force. So this is وَلِذَلِكَ مَيَّزَ الْفُقَهَاء بَيْنَ حَالَتَيْ الْإِكْرَاهِ وَالْإِلْجَاءِ. So both are forcing, but ikrah, that is why the scholars have made a difference between these two things, ikrah wal ilja. Inshallah ta'ala. So next topic is about istinshaq, like while doing wudu. We'll do it tomorrow, inshallah. Not tomorrow. We'll do it on Monday, inshallah. Right, inshallah ta'ala. Sundays are holidays, inshallah, because inshallah. Okay. We'll do it on Monday, inshallah ta'ala. Right, so today we learned about forgetfulness, ignorance, and forcing. Two types of forcing, ikrah and ilja. Right, ikrah and ilja, both the situations. So inshallah, in both the situations, forcing is forcing, right? So in both the situations, inshallah, the correct opinion, Allahu alam, is that it does not break the fast. Inshallah. Okay, jazakallahu khair. Subhanakallahumma wa bihamdik, ashhadu an la ilaha illa ant, astaghfiruka wa atubu. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah.
كانوا قليلا من الليل ما يهجعون وبالأسحار هم يستغفرون.